Hello YouTube, haven't made a video in a long time. First off, sorry if I sound a little weird or something. I stayed home from work today, I'm sick. Second off, sorry I haven't made a video in a couple of years. Third off, sorry if the quality of this video is a little It's just off the webcam off of our computer we bought a couple of weeks ago, just for internet, to set up internet and then have internet and YouTube and set up Wi-Fi for our phones. Didn't spend too much on it, so sorry if the quality on the webcam is a little shitty. But reason I'm making this video is you guys that used to follow me on YouTube. I had the Kickrail 715 on the Hyphonics 1610D in my Ford Explorer. Well, I blew a coil on the sub, parted out the system, sold the box, sold the extra battery to a friend of mine, sold the amp to another friend of mine. He has a FI BTL18. He's running the Hyphonics amp at 1 ohm in his room on a battery and a battery charger. Amp's still going strong, not overheating. Everything's perfectly fine with it to this day. And I bought that amp about 3 years ago, and it's taken a beating. It's still going. I sold the truck, traded in, got another car. I wanted something that's better on gas. My first car was a Chevy Cavalier in '95, and I got another one. It's a 2-door. Sorry, it's not one of the 4-door ones. I don't like them. I think they're ugly. Sorry if I offend anybody. And I've started another system finally. This system I've already spent a little over $1,000 on, and I'm only about halfway done. Got the biggest parts out of the way almost. This sub, God forbid if I blow coil or anything, I can recone it. So here's what I have so far. It's one of the brand new SSA Zcon 15s. Thing is a monster. It's about 69-70 pounds. Stiff as hell right now. It's never been played. Probably built in the USA. 5 sandwich spiders, woven tinsel leads, 3-inch aluminum voice coil. Model I got, go figure, they came out with the carbon fiber dust caps right after I ordered mine. So if this one ever blows, God forbid, I'm gonna order a recone with the carbon fiber dust cap. So yeah, that's the sub right now that I have. It's going, the whole system is going in my trunk. Obviously, it's not going in a wall or anything, but it is going to be a trunk wall. Both sub and port facing into the cabin when the seat is folded down. So, and it's all going to be sealed off so the air movement's only in the cabin, nothing in the trunk. Already ordered the amp and got that in the mail. Now, reason why I went with this amp. It's another Hyphonics. It's a 3000.1D. It's a ZRX 3000.1. Reason why I went with this amp. I was going to go with Crescendo or Incriminator Audio or the Audio Q, one of those. But I thought about it, did a lot of thinking. I was like, you know what? I'm going to save a little bit of money. Yes, all those other amps that I mentioned, the other brands I mentioned, are nice, they're reliable, they're very worthy, but they're also extremely expensive. I was going to go with the Crescendo Bass Clef 3500.1, and the amp's like $600 or $700. Like I said, my other Hyphonics amp is still going strong to this day. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give Hyphonics another try and see how it goes. This amp is CEA certified. It does send out rated RMS, 3000 at 1 ohm. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. So I ordered the ZRX 3000.1. We'll find out how it does. Because I just had someone comment on one of my photos on SSA this morning. saying that they have the same exact setup except a 12-inch Zcon with the exact same amp, and they said it slams. So I hope it's true. The box I'm building is, I've already designed it. I haven't built it, but I have designed it. It's going to be 3.5 cubic or 4.5 cubic feet tuned to 34 hertz before displacement. So after displacement, the sub displaces 0.22 cubic feet, and after bracing and a double baffle, it's going to drop down to about 4.1 at 33 hertz. My last box, my L7, was tuned to 32 hertz. Yes, and more airspace. Didn't pick up the highs as well. Yes, it's more of a SPL, SQL sub. So I wanted something a little bit higher, but I just didn't want to go as low because I want to be able to pick up the mids and highs, but I still want to get low as shit. So that's what the box is going to be once it's done. It's not going to be built in the trunk. It's going to be able to slide in, and then I'm going to seal it off. I'm going to brace it so it doesn't move in the trunk, and I'm going to seal it off from the trunk wall into the cabin. I still have to order the 200 square feet of. I'm going to try out Hush Mat this time. I'm going to layer it, multiple layers. Tomorrow, September 20th, today's the 19th, 2012. My 2 batteries will be here. I ordered a XS Power D3400 for the rear in the trunk and a D1200 for under the hood. I also have for looks once the car is done. For the rear window, Team SSA. Sorry, upside down. Team SSA. And I ordered for the windshield the 34-inch SSAudio.com. And then for my own little tiny touch, once I finish building the box, I'm going to have 10 inches between the right side of the sub and the left side of the port. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to just throw this on my own little touch, because people are like, do you do this yourself? Yes, I did. Because I do everything myself. A built not bought logo. It's going to go in between the sub and the port, because I'm going to paint the port, probably gloss white. It's going to be a 5-inch flared port, so it's going to be pretty big. I'm going to paint it gloss white and probably do red lighting in it because my car is red. I have interior LEDs that are red. So I bought a red carbon fiber built not bought logo that's going to go in between the sub and the port. Own little touch, whatever. That's all I have so far. The other day I bought the Bass Mechanic King of Bass album, so I'm going to have some fun with that once everything is done. I still got to order the alternator from Lake Singer. I'm ordering a 220 amp alternator. I don't know if I said that already. Obviously, like I said, the sound deadening. I got to order the XS Power zero gauge wiring. All the ring terminals, and I'm going to probably order some solder. I just think about it, instead of crimping my ring terminals, I'm going to solder them. What else? The cooling fan for the amp, just to be on the safe side. Wiring the power and the remote, so it turns on when the amp turns on. What else? 2 8-inch Rockford Fosgate, 2-way speakers for the front doors, and that's about it. And then once everything's done, I'm installing it all at once, and I will be taking pictures of the entire build as it's installed and built and blah 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 blah, and I'm going to make a slideshow video of it and then the results. So stay updated, and I will keep you updated. See you guys soon.